Y'all ready for this?
City Thots. All right. I guess we're ready.
Welcome back, everyone. It's your boy, Ivan. And here today we have another episode of City Thots Podcast.
Oh no, everyone has clicked away.
I'm trying to spice it up, okay?
Everyone has been like, well, that's enough. Thank you
like
so
too
much.
spicy, too spicy.
Yeah, too
All right,
much.
you silly salmons.
Oh no, the silly
You wacky
salmon.
wombat.
Goofy goobers, you.
Yeah.
All 9 of you.
On
There's 0 now.
10. But yeah, welcome back. It's your crew, me, Sam, Sean, and we're here with a fun topic today. Something I kind of saw from other podcasts I've seen, as well as been like a trend on TikTok. It's called GOATED and WOATED.
WOATED.
Just a little
Hit us with the explanation.
A little heat check to see if you guys are boomers or cool people.
Oh,
you know what,
shit.
You know what
Just
GOATED
straight to
means?
boomers.
You know what GOATED means,
Did you
guys?
look at me
Yeah.
when you said boomer?
Yeah, I looked at you. I know Sam's on trend.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about
I don't gotta
me.
worry about you. I gotta worry about
It's me and my 2
old
grandpas
man
here.
Burns over here.
Yeah, I'm getting crusty and dusty over
Yeah,
here.
crusty and dusty.
Not crusty.
The kids keep getting younger. I don't know how it keeps happening.
But yeah, you know what GOATED is.
Yes, I know what goes.
The greatest of all time, LeBron James, Michael
WOATED
Jordan.
though? WOATED, the first time I heard was from you earlier today.
Yeah.
I was like, what is WOATED?
That's the first time you've heard that?
I've never heard WOATED.
Oh.
Yeah,
Worst
My friend
of all
Woody says
time.
it all the time. She'd be like, oh, it's the WOATED. I'm like,
the
yeah,
WOATED.
it's the WOATED.
100%.
WOATED is different.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's new. But WOATED,
But GOATED and WOATED makes sense.
yeah.
It makes sense.
So we're gonna talk about a couple fun things to see what everyone's kind of goats and woats are.
So like the best and worst of these topics.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Exactly. So feel free to follow
And then we're going to
along.
fight about it.
We're always going to fight
We're
about
always going to fight about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's not just going to be like, here's what I think. It's going to be like, how could you possibly say that?
That's one of my favorite
You're not
dynamic
allowed
of
to
us,
have an
though.
opinion.
Yeah. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Noodles are not the best.
I don't know. Go look at the count.
I refuse. I like to be in Delulu land. But anyway, so we're gonna start it off. I feel like movies have been a big thing right now because of Deadpool and whatnot. So I want to hear y'all's GOATED movie, and then we'll move on to WOATED movies. Off the rip. You guys have one?
Yeah. Like I have a few like go-tos. I think my answer whenever somebody asks is usually Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So good.
It's so
though.
good.
Hanks. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Tom
Good in
Hanks,
anything.
young Leonardo.
Young Leonardo hits different.
It does. It
Yeah,
does.
yeah. I feel
And it's like, I think that's the kind of movie that like everyone would probably like. Like it's got some action. It's got some like romance.
Suspense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then it's also got like
Mystery.
that feel good family side. Like it's got a bit of everything.
It almost is like a movie that hits any feeling. You know, having some movies where like I need to be in a mood for this, I need to be in a mood for
Totally.
that. But if someone put "Catch Me If You Can," I'd park
I'm
my
like,
butt
I'm
on the
sad.
couch. I'm
I'm
sad.
sad.
I'm like, oh.
Press play.
I also like it because the story is obviously it's like based on a real story, but it seems almost like each step is almost doable.
Yeah.
Like he goes in here, you're like, oh, I could have done that.
I could be
So airplanes.
Yeah.
Sticker off.
Pour some checks here.
They fly themselves. You know?
I know where to get a costume. All good.
Yeah, I feel that. I like that.
And I really like kind of con movies where it's like their charisma is really strong so that you can see how they're getting away with everything just by like being charismatic, having some riz, and like just like the confidence. I'm like, oh
Riz my
damn,
way onto the
I could
airplane.
never
Yeah.
do that. Like, yeah.
It reminds me of like the charm versus charisma topic. Have you heard of that one?
no.
It's
What's
like,
the difference?
It's like this might be a little sidetracked here, but
We always are.
It's another thing where it's like, do you think you have charm or do you think you have charisma?
Oh, I think I have charm.
Yeah, so like it's like charisma is like you go in and people just naturally like drawn to you, like, or are you a charmer? Like you, like you go in and you can like really, maybe they're a little like meh about you at first, but you can really like, hey, like, oh, blah 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 blah.
Then maybe
blah,
I'm
blah.
not charmed.
Yeah, versus charisma is like you just attract people. Versus charm, you can like seduce people. Yeah. So that's like the thing. So some people are like, are you a charmer or are you charismatic?
So what are
Okay.
you?
I think. Now this might sound a little.
Whatever it is, you're wrong.
Yeah.
False.
Let me break
Let
it
me
down.
be the judge on
Let
that.
me break it down before you judge. I think when it comes to just strictly like the person, just friends, like walk, whatever.
As opposed to, like, dogs.
Charisma.
Okay, yeah.
I got charisma. I think I just go in and people are like, oh, what's up? Who are you? You know? But I think if it's come like, hey, maybe meeting someone like on a romantic level, I don't think I naturally draw a person. I have to charm them.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm really good at making friends, but I'm really bad at finding love. No, really, I gotta work for love.
Right.
I don't gotta work for friendship.
You gotta do the most.
Yeah.
You gotta love bomb.
Yeah. I gotta sprinkle a little bit of bomb.
Got it.
Yeah.
What about you, Sam?
I don't know. Like when you were explaining it, I was like, I don't know which one I lean more towards. I don't think I just walk into the room and chariz the shit out of people.
Yeah,
I don't think that's
you
that's
said that,
not
but like, not
me.
you, bro.
No, I think like if you're talking to me, I could probably charm you.
Yeah.
But I'm not like commanding the room
Yeah.
and being like, everyone come gather round.
Gather
Like
round.
that's not my vibe.
Yeah,
Do
I
you agree with that?
I agree.
Okay.
I would say knowing you're a charmer. I think once past everything,
Yeah.
you're really good at just like putting the spotlight on the other person, but making them feel comfortable and like have them be like, whoa, kind of like
I'm
this
really
person.
good one-on-one.
Yeah. I
In
really
a
like
big
this
like
person.
group setting, like you wouldn't pick me out from
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
crowd.
yeah.
I'm not the loudest one in the room, although I am loud. Not that loud compared to some other
Yeah.
people.
I think that's what it comes down to with like charisma. It's what you're putting out, and there's
Yeah.
not as much interplay.
Yeah.
Versus charm, you're using
like
the
an
other person's
interaction.
body language.
Right.
Yeah.
You're reading off what their energy is, and
Exactly.
you're matching it. I think I'm definitely more charming than I am charismatic.
Really? I would have thought
I
you got
think
some
I
charisma
agree.
though.
I have chaotic energy. I think that's it, but I feel like that's a heavy turn off to a lot of people. They're just like, who is this guy and why is he here? But I feel like one-on-one setting, that's when less people would be repulsed by me.
Well,
know?
you also have like very many sides. Like you have the chaos side,
Yeah.
and then you have like your chill, I'm just talking to you normally side, which I'm sure like comes out in those settings, like your chaos in like a bigger group setting. So there's like less charisma opportunity. Unless they're really into that, then sure, you can call it that. Maybe.
Maybe.
That makes sense.
How did we get here?
I don't
We're
know.
talking about Sean Chris, but anyways, back to the GOATED movies. So you
Yes.
said Catch Me If
Oh,
You
yes.
Can.
Yes, catch me if you can.
Oh,
you
I got
have
a good one. Finding Nemo.
Why?
Finding Nemo is so good.
You think Finding Nemo over like any other?
Lord of the Rings, Dark
I
Knight,
think Finding Nemo.
Departed.
No, I was gonna stay in the same realm, like Pixar Disney movies. You
Okay,
think
but-
that's the best one?
Out of that alone?
This is my greatest fault.
Sure,
I
sure.
love Finding Nemo. It's
Why?
it's a simple
Yeah.
story about a fish and a dad trying to like connect with his son, and it's done through like this like storytelling, and the visuals are fantastic, characters are well drawn out. It's just such a good movie.
I feel
It's
like-
such
So
a
are you
feel-good
also
movie.
like a daddy's boy? Would you consider that?
Oh, that's true. Maybe that's why
No,
you're
not
late.
really,
No?
not really.
Oh.
No. But I just thought it was so good. I just think it's so good.
Honestly, I heard Nemo, and that's like, if someone's like Disney
That's my
/
favorite.
Pixar, I'm not thinking of Nemo first.
No, me neither. I'm like
thinking, like,
Incredibles. Oh,
Wall-E. That's a good.
Wally's
think
Wally's good.
I think Up.
Up is good too, but I fucking hate that dog. Or,
Okay, the
or is it
dog.
the dog?
Yeah,
Or
the
maybe
one
it's
with
the
the collar and it
bird.
talks. The bird.
There's one really annoying character that I'm just like,
Up?
you're ruining the whole. Yeah.
That's a dog.
Okay.
It's a dog that's like the golden retriever, and he has a collar that talks.
Right.
Never watched Up.
You
never watched Up. Maybe that would be my new goat.
Heartless.
You know, also Pixar, I guess Toy Story's gotta be up there.
Toy
Toy
Story's
Story's
pretty
good. Shrek's good.
Oh, Shrek 2 is crazy.
See,
Shrek
it sounded like
is
Nemo in your
fucking
favorite right now. I
good.
feel like you really like some
No, we're
Shrek.
trying to commit. He wants on Shrek right here.
Sure.
What are you doing in my swamp?
You're not getting my song.
You look like
I can't believe Finding Nemo's your answer. Like
Finding
I
Nemo
actually
is such
can't.
a good movie.
It
I
is
watched
quotable.
it so many times as a
Yeah.
kid.
It's
Great,
and I
but
think
like what?
it just holds a
would've-
place in my heart. You know,
Aw, that's so stupid.
it's so nostalgic.
That is
Not
like
the first one.
really gross.
Finding Nemo, but then now we take it outside of Disney Pixar. Don't get me wrong. Like I think on an average, Pixar and Disney movies have
They
a really
hit.
good median.
They hit.
They're like 7+ all
Yeah.
the time. But I don't know if they're gonna be in the realm of like Catch Me If You Can. Once again, Departed, Fight Club, Ocean's 11. I was thinking it was.
Yeah,
Pretty
Ocean's
good.
11 is
Ocean's
good.
11
pretty
is
fun
so good.
It's hard if you're opening it up to like every
Lord of the Rings.
genre. Lord of the Rings is so boring.
No,
I
it's
literally
not. Okay,
can't.
this is I.
There's no reason
I
those
don't want to
movies have to
say
be that
Lord of the
long.
Rings is a boy movie, but I've yet to.
It's definitely a boy movie.
Like, what do you mean?
It's such a good. Okay, it is. It's
No girl is relating to Gandalf the Grey, you know?
No, yes, it is. Hey, babe, I'm going out with the boys tonight. You shall not pass. You shall not pass.
Damn. All right, you got it.
You're right. That's relatable.
That's relatable.
That sounded just like me.
Pretty good.
Okay, then WOATED.
Oh.
Wait,
I
Ivan?
know.
Wait, you just rattled off like 75 movies.
Okay. So where I was kind of, those are all great picks. Mm-hmm. I think those are very like IMDb top 100.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a little
Let's
bit
go niche. Be different.
And it's gonna be. I'm trying to remember the title of the movie, but it's Will Smith, and I think it's like
Pursuit of Happiness?
No. It's like this. It's like the
zombie
3
one?
degrees of separation. But I think it's called like 7 degrees.
I would like to argue that if you can't even think of the title, this is probably not the GOATED movie.
It's always my answer every time someone asks me favorite movie. It's been so long. I can explain the whole plot. Pretty much, Will Smith at first it starts off with him like interacting with different people and getting to know their story. And then I don't want to spoil it but you guys should watch. I'll find it for you later. But anyways, he meets all these people, gets to know the story, and realizes each person has a different woe. So like, there's one person, she's dying of like liver disease, and one person like can't see, and another person is blah blah blah. And you see him like going through meeting these people. Like, why is he meeting all these people? And he's getting to know all their traumas pretty much. And you kind of feel like this eeriness that he's going through something, but you don't know why and why he's making these connections. And I guess spoiler alert. I mean, it's a super old movie.
No.
And then he goes up and then he hits Chris Rock.
Whoa.
But
No, I
anyway,
don't want to know the answer.
Okay. It's really deep, and all I can say it revolves around of like the 3 degrees of separation from someone.
Okay.
But yeah, it was like I was like, damn, this is so sad but so good, and
Okay,
you find
damn.
out like his whole MO of why he went to meet these people and get to know them. It just comes together. And you're
Oh,
like,
I think I know the answer already.
Whoa.
God
Okay,
damn
wait,
it.
wait. Let me,
Anyway.
Without knowing
Y'all
the
think
title
you're-
of this movie,
y'all think
I'm really
you're WOATED.
struggling to attach to it.
Y'all think you're WOATED real quick. Let me just quickly, because we don't have a producer.
Well, I have a couple other honorable mentions.
Okay.
Stuck in Love. It's not like a cheesy, like I think that's what romance movies should be. It's like a slice of life type movie where like they're looking at a bunch of other relationships, but then there's also love in there as well. So it's like family oriented, and like people would classify that as like a Thanksgiving movie. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. And then I still remember the day I watched Crazy Stupid Love for the first time and the ending happened, and I was like, whoa.
Oh, I forgot how crazy.
I was
That
just
shit-
thinking of that when you brought up
That
rom-coms.
shit just fucking, like, it tied together so, like, I'm.
This one with like
packaged
Ryan
so nice.
Gosling,
Yes.
Steve Carell.
7 pounds. Holy shit. Sorry. It's called 7 pounds. Anyways.
Fuck, I know what happens at the end now. You just,
No, you
you said
don't.
too much. Yeah, I did.
No, you don't. What happens?
I don't want to say it.
I'll
say it after.
Okay, fine. But yes, Crazy Stupid Love. Oh, that's actually up there for me.
Yeah, that's a banger.
It's a banger. Like, from start to finish, that was, like, so well done.
Probably one of the best rom-coms.
For sure.
I have a confession.
No, what is it?
Not a big confession, but I was so obsessed with that movie growing up. So, a little backstory. I used to road trip a lot with my family and parents. And back in the day when we used to ride dinosaurs, there used to be DVDs that they sell for like $4 a pop at like Chevron and stuff while you travel through the States. And my uncle used to have a DVD player in the back of his headrest. And my family would do dumb long trips, like Vancouver to Florida. Road trip. I'm just beat in the sun, just sitting, and I'm rotating through these movies. I watched Crazy Stupid Love like 7, 8 times through the whole trip, and something about it spoke to me so much. And going through my like 14-year-old Ivan, I'm like, I don't know how to talk to girls or do anything. Ryan Gosling,
Yes.
and his character in there was my, like, I want to be him.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I emulated everything that
That's where your charisma comes from.
that level of
You were
confidence.
raised by Ryan
I
Gosling.
was raised by
dead.
and Ryan Gosling still is my man crush. From that,
Wow.
That's fair.
Yeah.
gray sweats, black sweater scene, and he takes it
For
off. I was like,
sure.
that's such a hot outfit.
Yeah,
You're
it
such a
is.
sexy man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyways, yeah.
And like
that's
the
my
fact that we still watch it and the style is still really good.
Yeah.
Like years and years later, immaculate,
immaculate. Yeah, I love.
timeless.
I learned so much about love from that movie.
That's such a red flag, dude.
Yeah, that's
He's like a serial like dater, just like trying
why
to
he's
pimp
single.
out the
Yeah.
guys.
No, but then you have like the contrast is like you have Steve Carell and his like failing marriage and him coming back to it. So you have like two sides. You have like this fuck boy, and you learn about like this other side of charm seduction, and you have this man going through, and he understands. He refines love and like what he preaches
Yeah, and
in a
then they,
wife
like,
and vice
flips
versa.
almost, yeah.
And flips, and it's like you kind of get both sides. You're like, whoa,
yeah.
And you get a little bit of Emma Stone.
Love her. You don't like her?
yeah.
What?
You don't like Emma Stone?
I don't
Stone?
hate Emma Stone. I don't find the appeal as much as some others.
When she was Gwen Stacy? That movie sucked, but their dynamic between the two,
For
that was
sure.
good.
I love them
I
as
never.
a couple.
If we're choosing redheads in the movie,
Are you just
industry-
going based off of looks?
Oh,
So I
yeah.
think her personality
Yeah,
is
she's
like,
like one of like the quirky kind of like
I like Drew Barrymore.
she's
more.
hilarious.
Drew Barrymore.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
51st
51st
Dates.
Dates. Okay, that's
Wedding
another-
Singer. Like her and Adam Sandler is like it's like vanilla ice cream and I don't know. So what it goes well, cookies and milk. Like it's so good. Drew Barrymore. I like Drew Barrymore. Charlie's
I
Angel.
like her like as a person kind of, but not really as like anything else.
I adore her. She's so wholesome.
Disagree, but
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I would never think of her.
worst
Okay,
movies
WOATED.
ever. This is where it's gonna get.
Yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I can't do a Tarantino movie.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's a hot take,
Really?
dude. Once Upon a Time in
Yeah, that
Hollywood
was really
was
well received.
nominated. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I know
sure.
it really was. But like
well
usually
received.
I feel like movies like that are like very artsy, like nominated a lot, get a lot of awards. So it is kind
like
of
Oscar bait
polarizing.
movies.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Where like the
there's-
average human may be like a little too avant-garde for me, but I still remember my like university bestie wanted to go watch it, and I had like not searched it up at all, just like went with him. First of all, it's like a fucking 3-hour movie. Like it,
Yeah.
if you're not liking it, you're there forever. Like it felt like my ass was like imprinting to the seat, and it's like, first of all, for me, really confusing. Like I don't do well with like obscure abstract type movies like that. And I don't think I had watched a Tarantino movie before that also. And
Oh, okay,
then
that's a shock
so I
then.
also was like, what the F's going on? And then it
Yeah.
was just like so violent and gory. I was just like, what is happening?
Just a lot of
Yeah.
feet. Just
Yeah, I was
and
just like,
stuff. And like Brad Pitt with that weird little cult family.
so
yeah,
uncomfortable.
hippies.
Yeah, no.
Bunch of hippies.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
A
yeah.
Tarantino movie on worst of all time.
Yeah, because Tarantino's like
It's
my
just not my
all-time
style.
favorite. I love Tarantino.
Tarantino movies are just yeah.
oh.
I guess they're more.
It is
You
more
have a
boring.
Tarantino
Pulp
film?
I know, I like
Fiction?
that. I like the look of that.
She's a
I've never watched it.
Fake. You know, have you seen Pulp Fiction?
No.
You need. Oh my god. I said okay. Talk about WOATED.
Fake fan.
Pulp Fiction.
I never saw it,
Kill
so
Bills.
fine.
You never seen any of the Kill Bills?
Kill
No.
Bills are-
But like
Reservoir
from what I
Dogs?
just said, do you think I would like them?
I think you like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, you like Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
It is. I want to say it's avant-garde or artsy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a. If you like Catch Me If You Can, because there's like twists. The story
Okay.
is very twisty because you're like you're here and then you're there and you're like there's no tie-in and it ties
No,
in.
sorry. GOATED is the greatest showman. I'm sorry. Like that. Back.
You already had your turn,
The
Sam. Okay.
No, the greatest showman. I just want that on record because like I will kill myself if I come back here and realize I didn't say that on record. Thank you. That's all.
I thought it was okay.
No.
Don't get me wrong. There's some songs that were like, oh, it's a bop.
Every song's a banger.
I never watched it.
Oh my!
Sean, I feel like you would really like it.
I probably would.
You give
That's
me-
like Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
and,
Yes.
is
Zac
that
Efron, Zendaya.
Yeah. I feel like you like Hugh Jackman. You. I
like
don't know
Hugh
why.
Jackman.
You really, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
You would
actor
really
Sean
like
likes Hugh
it.
Jackman.
I want to be there when you watch it for the
I
first
think
time.
Zendaya is just okay.
Yes.
I feel
It's
like
because
she's
she's
just
girl
okay.
pretty.
No, I don't know. I feel like
I heard
she's
that.
not really bringing anything.
Yeah. I
new
don't
to
get the hype. I don't
table.
get the hype.
I like
don't-
her personality too. She's like a quirky, like when you see her doing like interviews and stuff. Very
yeah.
like quirky, seems very down to earth,
I
has
can
like a
see that.
personality. And she's like just really talented. Like somebody who models, acts, sings, dances.
Came from Disney, isn't
Yeah,
on
like always
drugs.
sings.
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Like is wholesome,
Okay.
I respect-
has like a nice relationship. Like she's just kind of like the pinnacle girl next door kind of vibe.
And she doesn't play like typical typecasting of like
Yes.
quote unquote attractive women in Hollywood. They're
Yeah.
always like bottlenecked into like this, like, oh, be this. But she plays a lot of roles that are like
really,
the serious or like, I'm not sexy, I'm going through things.
I think she has
whatever.
really good range.
Yeah,
like she
that's true.
plays like
I respect her.
that girl in like Euphoria, and then she plays like random other roles. I can't think
just
of.
really don't like her in Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like any
I feel
of
like
the.
that's my first intro to her, so I'm like, eh. I
Wait,
don't
my
like it.
hot take is I really didn't like the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. I think
Wait.
I don't like them.
Can
I
you-
don't like adolescent movies. I don't like high schoolers, like young.
Okay.
That's why I don't like
Because that's
Zendaya.
like all the Spider-Man movies. They all put him back in like high
Tobey
school.
No,
Maguire
but
was
Tobey
a
Maguire's
little-
fucking old.
But
And
he
like,
started, the first one was in high school.
I know, but like
The tone
they're not
was
acting like children. Whereas like I feel like the latest
got
Spider-Mans,
it.
they are actually kind of like emulating
we're
Yeah,
that
they are.
vibe.
We're doing
Like
that.
we're
Yeah.
kids. So that's
I
fine.
feel that. Yeah, it got progressively more like adolescent. Like Tobey Maguire, he was in school, but this guy was just like a dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Andrew Garfield, it was
Like another
set in-
dude.
it was
Yeah,
kind
like
of
they're in
they were
high school, but it's the same thing as High School Musical. They're like old ass people playing high schoolers. That's fine to me. But like if I actually can envision you in grade 10,
Yeah,
no.
that's
That's
fair.
too, no.
That's fair.
I have a movie that I hate, and I don't even think I've seen the full movie of it. But this is
how you know
based
you
on
hate
like
it.
trauma. It's you know the movie Honey with Jessica Alba, and she's like a dancer.
No. I think I've heard of I've seen like this.
So the reason why I hate this movie so much is because in high school, towards the end of the year, you don't do anything for the last 2 weeks except for watch like a movie.
Yeah.
So someone who was in all my classes kept bringing like a DVD of Honey with them. So I had to watch the beginning of this goddamn movie like 18 times.
Oh God.
It was the worst. So I hate this movie.
Why did they have a
Okay.
DVD of that? I've never
I
even
don't know,
heard
they
of
just
this
brought
movie.
it with
Have you heard of
them.
that movie,
No.
Honey? I've never heard of it.
No, I hate it.
I
hate
respect
it.
Jessica Alba. I just
Yeah,
Honey?
she's
I
pretty.
hate it.
so
I hate
she's
it so much.
so pretty.
Her in Fantastic Four. Wow.
Or what's that one? Blue? I think she's in Blue.
I don't
Into the
think I
Blue or
watched
something
Into
like
the
that.
Blue?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No, so I hate that
Okay.
movie.
Okay. So just because of trauma.
Yeah, trauma. Trauma.
Just bad memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was really trying to think of like a WOATED movie, and I went back to Trauma because it's just the Pony Boy movie. It's like Outsiders.
Oh, The Outsiders.
And I was like, oh my God, I remember sitting through this and it took so long to finish. And as a class we're watching, I'm like, bro, this sucks. I don't hate that book. It sucked. I hated reading it.
Because you have to read it.
That's
I
what
feel
Yeah.
like you take the
Like,
enjoyment
this
out
isn't
of it.
consensual.
Yeah. I was
The
just wa-
greasers, I think it's stabbed. And it's Stiggle, Pony Boy.
Yeah. I just felt like it's like watching paint dry. I'm just like, okay, yeah, I get it. Da, 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 da. Like I would actually rather watch Grease. It has the same.
Those are two very different movies.
They are.
There's greasers and there's socias, but one is way
True.
more fun.
Yeah.
One has banging music, John Travolta.
Yeah, but
Some
one is
dancing.
like gang violence, and the other is we're racing cars and singing songs.
Yeah, and they're going fast. Grease lightning.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I like Grease, so I can't argue.
Yeah, see, way rather. But yeah.
All right.
Okay. I respect.
We got through one.
So far all the answers are valid. Sean's Nemo take.
Yeah,
was
we
a little-
haven't. Yeah, that was shocking. Like, I'm not
Nemo,
against
I
Nemo, but I'm shocked you said that. But I don't know you
love
at
me some
all.
Finding Nemo.
Apparently.
I love me some Finding Nemo.
Okay.
Okay.
So next one we're gonna talk about. Halloween's kind of close, but not really. But I
Not
want-
at all.
Maybe when this
August.
goes live.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, when it goes live.
Yeah. Happy
But
Halloween, everyone.
Candy. I want to talk about GOATED candy.
Okay. This one I feel like is going to start some fights.
Ooh.
Well, first of all, are you like a candy person or a chocolate person?
I do crave chocolate once in a while, but I can munch on candy all day.
Okay. And is this just candy we're talking about, or is chocolate included? Oh,
Sweet
shit.
treats. Or Halloween candy. That's where my mind was going.
Oh, okay,
Stuff
okay,
like
okay,
that.
okay.
Yeah. Like, you get a mixed bag. I'm thinking right off, GOATED, rainbow belts. The rainbow candies, the strips,
It's pretty good.
GOATED.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
GOATED.
That's strong.
Very strong. Kinder's Bueno, GOATED.
Ew.
What? The Kinder's Bueno, the one with the hazelnut filling, and it
No.
comes in the...
I don't even really like chocolate, but I really don't like filled chocolate.
I'd rather have the Kinder Egg just for the toy.
No, I was going to say Kinder Egg is WOATED. It is literally thin. It kind of has an essence of plastic. And anytime you buy
There's
a
a
Kinder Egg
surprise.
nowadays, I feel like it's been sitting there way too long.
Anytime.
No one is buying a Kinder
No
Egg
one.
I
these
remember
days.
getting a Kinder Egg as a kid, and whenever you get the puzzle inside, I'm just angry all day. There's a liar.
How could you?
Because you know what it is? It's like a 4-piece puzzle.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah, I felt lied to.
That's crazy. Kinder Egg, no. Kinder Egg is WOATED.
Okay,
Yeah. No, go.
I think my goated might have to be blue live wires.
Okay, Blue Live
I
Wires.
do love me a live wire.
Those
It's
hit.
nostalgic. I feel like it gives enough chew to satisfy that craving. And I feel like I can eat like a decent amount before getting like real sick of it.
Is it specifically blue? Like, because
Yeah,
there's red and
I don't
green.
really vibe with the. Is there green?
Yeah. There's like green.
I thought it
apple
was
one.
I thought it was like orange and something.
No,
I like the blue.
Yeah, the blue's a classic.
But also, I don't know if this is a hot take because I'm not sure other people agree, but I really like Mike and Ike's.
You
Mike
do
and
or
Ike's are
you
good.
don't?
I do.
love
They're
Mike
good.
and Ike.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. They're juicy AF.
They're not the best, but they're definitely really strong.
I feel like they're a solid staple.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
I'm like, I need a good candy right now with like some variety and flavor and good flavor, Mike and Ike's.
Mike and
Never
Ike's.
fail me.
And the sour ones too.
Dude, yeah.
So good. What I like about Mike and Ike's, I'm a big texture person.
Same.
And when it comes to candy, there's tiers to it. Mike and Ike's is the perfect chew to not getting stuck in your teeth
Yes.
tier.
Yes.
So you
But like
keep them.
enough tension that
Yeah.
you're not just, it's not just like a gumdrop.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't-
gumdrops. Gumdrops. No.
If anybody, wait, my woated, I was going to say if anybody says this, but this will be my woated.
Okay.
Fucking saltwater taffy. I'm sorry.
High five me.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, they're just kind of there.
Okay. I was like, what are you about to say?
No, there's
Yeah.
nothing. That's like old lady candy, you know?
Yeah.
It's why?
Yeah.
Why are we eating that?
Saltwater taffy, that like
Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy, the nougat kind of like fudge bars,
Yeah.
like stuff like that, like that, where it just comes in. If you can order it in bricks,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's
You can
wrong,
order
it's
taffy
wrong.
in bricks. It's like I don't want it.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
I think one of my favorite candies. I can't think of anything better at this time. The sour Coke bottles, the one
Yeah,
where it's
those
like
are the
blue.
best.
on-
Oh.
It's like blue
red,
and then
And
kind of like
pink.
pink, and they
I
kind
like
of
just
like
a
have
regular-
this, like, fizz with them. Oh, I love those. Any sour candy.
Yeah, I do love a regular Coke bottle.
Oh, regular Coke is kind of mid to me. It's kind of like
I think they're still good, but I love the two-toned.
I don't think the
Colorful
two-tone.
ones.
Yeah,
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 they're so
yeah.
good.
Ooh, you know what? Might be hot take. WOATED, the sour gummy worms,
Yeah, I don't care for
like
them.
those ones that are two-toned as well.
I don't think they're voted.
They're just like
The
a worse
worst?
version of the Coke bottle.
I
They're
really-
not that bad.
I don't like 'em.
I'll eat them.
I don't
for
like
sure.
them. I actually really don't.
I
Voted
think
is crazy.
Voted
Wait, I have another one.
is all Valentine's Day candy, like
Yeah.
the hearts with the little messages on them.
The peeps.
And peeps are gross.
Peeps?
are
Oh, that's a good one.
abomination.
Peeps are WOATED.
What I
Thank
fucking
you.
hate. No, I think the worst, most trash candy. Like, give it to me and I will spit in your face. Cinnamon hearts.
For sure.
Cinnamon hearts are trash.
For sure.
Someone tried to tell me that cinnamon hearts were good.
Nope.
Absolutely fucking. Not.
I also hate watermelon flavored candy.
No, you're wrong.
No,
little
I'm sorry.
watermelon
I don't like.
watermelon slices. I forgot
First of all, that shit does not taste like watermelon. Like whoever.
But it's just like artificial and delicious.
Yeah, disgusting.
It's like
Disgusting.
candy.
Jolly Rancher watermelon is the worst thing that's ever been put in my mouth. That shit is disgusting.
No
No,
way.
no.
Yeah, those ones go so. I forgot. Those are goated for me. Actually, those are my favorite.
But like
Those ones are
the
pretty
other
good.
red Jolly Ranchers are really good, but watermelon,
Watermelon
get that out of my
slices?
face.
No, those are good. You're
Watermelons
on
are
your
good.
own.
You're
on
on
this
your
I
one.
like peach.
No, watermelon slices and
No.
Sour Patch Kids. I actually would take those as my top two sour candies.
Sour Patch Kids.
Sour
are
Patch
good.
Kids and watermelon slices. Like with like any gum can with that coating on it. What
A little bit chamoy.
Yeah, the chamoy. Goes hard. Goes hard. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
peeps. I can't believe you
forgot
guys
about
said that
peeps.
word in my presence. I feel so gross.
We had to pick a WOATED.
Yeah, I forgot about. I removed
No
it from
peeps
my
are
Yeah.
messed up.
If I went trick or treating, someone dropped a peep in my bag, I'm fighting them.
No, no.
committing arson.
Yeah, I'm breaking and
Who is
entering
giving
for the
peeps
better
at
candy.
Halloween? Like that is an Easter candy.
I'm someone clearly who
No.
doesn't like.
And the thing is,
Halloween.
they're always like smushed up in the package and like
Yeah,
deformed and like
I'm
kind of
like-
like glued together.
Scary.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Valid.
right.
Valid. Spicing it up. Sex positions. Goated and
Mom and
woated
Dad, if
sex
you're watching,
positions.
skip ahead, please. My boss, if you're watching, skip ahead, please.
Tune in right now.
Any coworkers?
All Sam City fans, tune in right now.
Sexy guy named Kyle in the office. I'm looking at you.
Whoa, I actually do have a Kyle in my office.
Oh,
Is he sexy? Don't answer that.
don't ask.
He's gay.
So is he sexy?
You know, he's lovely.
Yeah, that's a respectable answer.
He's
Yeah.
lovely.
Lovely.
Yeah.
But yeah, goated and woated sex positions.
I don't know if this is a position, more like a location, but any sex in the shower
Location.
is awful.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I thought you were gonna
awful.
say goaded for that. I was like, what?
It's like a constant fear of like you fall down, you're gonna knock yourself out. And
Okay,
you
okay,
have
let's
blood
try. Let's
all
do the
over your
locations
shower.
first.
Oh, locations? Oh,
The shower's the
Car is
worst.
pretty bad.
there is no goated location. I can only, like, other than the bedroom, maybe. Okay, the thing is, anything cramped. Car,
Yeah,
woated.
woated.
Shower, woated.
Yeah. Yeah, anything like I'm not trying to get like water up there, like hot
Yeah.
tub, like that. That's not really.
Chlorine.
Yeah, no. I'm not trying to have like waves like splashing me in the face. No, that's too much stimulus for me.
Yeah. yeah.
Outside is kind of like vibes though.
What about the beach?
nature.
What about the beach?
Not the
Sam?
beach, not the
Not the
beach,
beach,
not
not
the
the
beach.
beach, not the
Sand,
beach.
sand,
Beach
and
sucks.
play. No. It's like there's something about the thrill of like is somebody gonna like walk by and like and feeling the air on your bare ass.
Yeah.
It's just something about that just kind of oops.
I'd be like mentally too concerned of getting sand in.
No, not the beach.
Oh yeah,
Just
oh,
outside.
Oh, outside. Yeah, it isn't adding to me. I know people like voyeurism. I'm like very like.
You're just like meet me in our bedroom in the bed.
or I would rather like Sean's bed. I'll take Sean. Well, he's not. Hold on, but I'll take that. There's still that hits more.
For me, it's goaded. For you, it should be loaded, dude. That's disrespectful.
It'd be something like I'd take that over outside any day. That'd be so funny. Yo, Sean, can I come over?
No.
With who? With who?
Can me and Nick come over?
I'm dead.
Yeah, outside. I'm trying to think of any other.
So you just like the
location.
bed, or somebody else's bed?
I like comfort now.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Like I think I
Don't
put
fix
like
what ain't
outside
broke,
mid,
you know?
outside mid. Like I'm trying to think of another location that's not generic.
Trampoline
like that.
park.
Well, even like sometimes still in your house, but not like in the normal bedroom, can just feel like a little treat.
Oh,
On
yeah,
the
yeah.
microwave.
No, on the, outside the living room couch.
yeah, right.
I like
just
that.
like a little like, where are we?
Yeah, ooh, this is
So
different.
exotic.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love what you've done with the place.
Yeah. Transitioning around the house, pretty goated.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I've let's try to think. I've done it in change
He's
room.
a virgin.
Change room. Not
There's no soft
terrible.
surfaces on
Yeah.
in the change room.
No,
It's
you
just
gotta-
hard bench.
It's also kind of
Depends
like
on which
dirty.
one.
Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
like high school gym locker. Is that what you're talking?
No. I've used like community swimming pool handicap change room.
No! Ew, no, the swimming pool floor is like gross.
Oh
me
yeah,
out.
you're gonna get foot fungus.
Yeah,
that's pretty
no,
wild.
I
That
can't
was
do
pretty
that.
bad.
Yeah,
I've done
that's
that.
Wait, and that's goaded?
goated.
No, that's
You're
woated.
crazy.
That's pretty woated.
Yeah, I think a bathroom is woated.
Yeah,
Anything in
bathroom's
a
gotta be
bathroom is
loaded.
woated.
Public bathroom, like, please.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be there to pee, let alone other things.
I wouldn't say it's goated, but I've done underground parking lot. It was the UBC underground parking lot underneath the front houses. And it's funny because like, it's not goated,
Like
but I
in a car or just like out in the.
outside.
Whoa,
Yeah. It was
that's
the
risky.
echoing of the clap. It was kind of funny. It was kind of funny. Like not goated, but it's like,
Like over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh, one thing that I always heard of at SFU, they have a sculpture of an avocado, and it's like two sides of an avocado, and like the pit is missing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's
Oh, so you can, like,
upright.
sit in it or
So
something?
people were like having sex in the avocado. I remember I always heard that, and I was like,
That's
it's kind of tall.
So
the thing
funny.
is, it's a mirror. So like, it's a shape of avocado.
It's a mirror?
Inside, where like the green flesh of avocado would be,
Yeah.
it's a mirror, and it's curved, but it's like, I'm not even joking with you. It's this wide. It's like this
Oh,
wide.
shit. So you're just, like,
it's like
pressed.
I'm like you're literally like against the wall pretty much.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Kind of sick.
But back onto the positions, I kind of took time to think about it.
Okay.
Anything that requires picking another person up.
Really?
Woated.
Oh, whoa, me too.
I get tired.
I'm just like, I'm more focused on the fact that are you gonna drop me or are you hurting than like are we focused on what's happening here?
What if the
Yeah,
person
yeah.
is so strong that you lose that fear, and then you just get to
Perhaps I've just never experienced that.
bulk up?
Yeah, no. It's,
Like I've never, I don't know if never, but I don't know if I've ever really been like, wow, I'm a feather in this person's arms. I'm also like, I'm not like a big person, but I'm not a small person. Like
Yeah.
I'm like an average sized person. So yeah, for me to feel like weightless in somebody's arms, they'd have to be like, goosh, like just a crazy beast.
There would have
so
to be a plumber, astronaut,
John Cena.
John's.
Yeah,
I was thinking Johnny Sins. yeah. But yeah, anything picking up because I'm so focused on that aspect of like,
yeah.
gotta hold them up here, and then
Like
like after
huffing
a
and
while you're like,
puffing, you're like,
my bicep is cramping.
how long can I do this for?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not really my vibe.
And this might be a hot take. Goated, low key, missionary done right. Kind of, sometimes it's nice, but you gotta do like the shoulder holder missionary. You know, like.
Are you going based off of like feel, or are you going based off of like, oh, this is nice and intimate?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both. Like this, I feel like people are like doggy and stuff's like whatever, like back
Goated,
shots.
you
whatever.
gotta check all the boxes.
Yeah.
Right,
You gotta
okay,
have a
yeah.
rotation, but something where it's like, you know, pillow elevated under the hips, shoulder holder, missionary style. It just hits. It just hits.
Yeah, I'm going me lying on stomach, maybe like a leg
Side
up.
up,
Yeah, that's goated.
Oh yeah.
In terms of both feeling and like intimacy, and I get to lie down on my stomach. Like that's nice. Who doesn't like a little bit of lying down on my stomach?
I'm getting paid for free.
I'm like, that's totally fine. That's great.
I feel that. I feel like
Yeah.
the biggest thing is like comfortability.
For sure. Like, how long can I be here, and how enjoyable can it be all around?
Yeah, I agree. I've historically been with girls who are shorter than me. I mean, granted, it's just like, but it's not just like, okay, they're shorter than me. They're like
Way shorter, yeah.
And so like, there's certain elevations and stuff, and why I kind of like maybe doggy has been ruined for me because I've always had beds with certain kind of bed frames, and the way the elevation of the bed frame and where that person sits in doggy, I bang up my knees. My knees are bruised. Because, you know what I mean? It's that motion that, like, I mean,
Like, are you standing off the bed?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Because the thing is,
You
if
can't,
I'm
like,
on the, if
kneel
I'm
on the
kneel on the
bed.
bed,
Oh,
the
I
height
see.
difference.
I was like, what are you
The height
saying?
difference is like it just
Too
doesn't.
tall.
It's too tall. I'm too
Okay.
tall, and it's like a weird.
Yeah, I
like,
don't. Doggy for me, like
do
in
that.
theory, sounds good, but there's too much like margin for error. Like if you slip out and boom, like that could really hurt. Also, I find like the feeling if you go at a weird angle, that could also poke something a little weird organ wise. So yeah, for me, that's just like a little too open for you to be fucking going wherever the fuck you want, you know?
Right.
I don't know if I explained that well,
there's
but
room for error.
there's room for error. In
okay.
theory, sounds great. It's just a little too much. I'm also just like, I don't want you to look at my butthole.
I'm just a girl.
I'm just
Yeah.
a girl, like, please, I don't have one of those.
Your
Like,
chocolate
I
star.
don't have. Don't say that. Ew. Cut. All right, Sean, take us home with this so we can move on to something more wholesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, this was dragging on here. I feel like the position where both people are on their side and then the girl is like, her back is facing you. You just get one leg up to the side, you know?
Oh, you guys are kind of
what?
similar. So you guys are both laying on this side?
Yeah, both on the side.
Both side,
Oh.
leg up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the ones where we're both on the side. I don't like laying
Really?
down. I really don't like laying down. I actually hate being on bottom.
Wait, also, oh, really?
Yeah, I like doing work.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Like controlling what's happening.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just there. I'm like,
That was an image
I didn't need to
that's
see
never
that.
gonna leave my
I
mind.
literally did not need to see that.
I'm over.
One time, somebody I know asked, I'm not going to say how I know her because then you'll know, like,
Yeah.
I don't want to out her, but like, she was like, me and my friends were talking about this or something. And it's like such an uncomfortable question, but like, what position do you hope you were conceived at? Conceived. Like, what? I don't want to say like your parents, but like conceived. Because on one
question.
hand, because she was explaining, she was like, on one hand, it's like, you don't want it to be like fucking something not meaningful, like doggy, like something just like,
The back shot baby.
yeah.
Doggy babies out there.
Yeah.
You want it to be like kind of intimate, but you don't want it to be too explicit and whatever. And we landed on the answer being like the sideways press, like spooning. Like that's like intimate, but it's not too like grotesque and like, but it's not like boring. Like, oh, they were just
That's
like
pretty boring.
missionary. What?
So boring. That's so like,
Yeah, well, at least you don't bang up your knees.
it's not my fault.
You're like, I like doing work, and you're just like, oh, my knee.
I either need futon or I need like
I'm dead.
super king size ring.
All right, next on the list. What we got here?
Foods when you're drunk. Goated foods when you're drunk.
Goated pho.
Pho's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
My boyfriend does not want pho when he's drunk.
See,
What?
I
was
know.
about to say, I don't know if it's me being Vietnamese. I also don't crave it. I wouldn't say no. If the group is like, let's get pho, I'm like, okay, fine. Shawarma.
Oh, shawarma hits.
Oh my god,
Shawarma hits.
This is Vancouver coded, but if you're from Vancouver, there's this one club that everyone goes to, no matter what music you like. You've been there once. It's called Celebrities, and it's just this iconic shawarma shop. This man is a marketing business genius.
He set up shop.
He set up shop. He's like, I'm just open a shawarma shop right next to the club. I don't care about noise. I'm open till 3 or 4 a.m. And my God, does he
Just
make...
leaves the door open, lets the shawarma scent
Yeah.
go
It's
out the door. People are smoking outside, and they're like, I could go for it. Little
Go for a little
donaire.
donaire.
Yeah.
yeah. Donaire. What's it called again?
Donaire King? King? Donaire
Yeah,
dude?
something like that.
Donaire King, I think.
I think it's King.
Oh my God. But
Shout
yeah.
out to you, Donaire
Shout out,
King.
you're doing it right. You're doing it right.
You've... My early 20s, I was fed because of you.
One place to eat, it is absolute trash. But if you're peak drunk,
Oh, no,
it's like the
I know what
best
you're gonna
meal
say.
ever. Is Denny's.
Denny's.
Like there's no reason to eat there unless you're so hammered, nothing else is open, like the room is spinning, people are yelling, and then you're like, grand slam me up, baby.
See, like, I am just not a greasy food while drunk or greasy food while hungover person. Like, that. When people say, like, oh, I need greasy food because I'm hungover, I'm like, what? No.
Yeah.
No,
Actually-
why? What does that help with? No.
Yeah. I would like soup for the day after, not when I'm drunk.
Yeah, I want soup before and after.
Yeah. No, it's too much.
too much soup.
Too much
That's
soup.
too
Too
much
much
soup.
noodles. Too much soup. Yeah. Grease is kind of nice. Like,
I just want something fatty to
yeah.
slide down my gullet when I'm
Ew,
drunk,
what
you know?
the-
Yeah, when you're drunk. Because I was thinking, like, it's always a thing where you get drunk, you're hungover, and someone's like, dim sum the next day, and you go get dim sum, and you're hungover. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a cool, it's a nice idea, you do it, but it's like, I eat like 3 hog hours,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I can't.
That's
do
it.
I'm good.
Can we get the bill, please? Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dim sum the next day always sucks.
Yeah.
It always sucks.
I do like
It's too early.
just a McDonald's fry.
While you're drunk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't need like the whole nuggets burger, all that. Just one medium fry.
Yeah.
No sauce, please. Thank you.
Sauce.
You
get
know
sauce with-
no sauce.
Oh, okay. But no, I'm saying who gets
Like no ketchup.
Sauce with fries? That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
other than ketchup? Like I've do
Like
people-
mayo is a thing.
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
that's a sauce. I was thinking like sweet and sour for some reason. I was thinking like
No.
I'm like who does that? Okay. Yeah, fries. I actually There's a phase where it was like 1 year for some reason. It was every time I went to celebs, I just always ordered large fries.
Yeah.
So it's just
It's probably all we could afford.
maybe
Probably.
it was so good though. I love large fries.
I think my WOATED is Denny's. If you say we're going to Denny's, I'm going home.
I've got a better one.
Oh.
Like a worse WOATED?
7-Eleven taquitos.
Who is getting that?
No, there's someone where before they're like we're drinking and it was like remember our old house? There's 7-Eleven across the street, Korean restaurant. We could easily go to McDonald's. They're like, I want taquitos from 7-Eleven right now. I'm like, bro, this is the worst.
Any
option.
fresh and hot food from 7-Eleven
No.
is such a like you're
gotta be at a
expecting
low.
stomach
Yeah.
problems.
Yeah, you gotta be able to load to choose that.
But they volunteer like dude, my space, we have a lot of options here. We can go anywhere. Pho Boys across the street too, we get pho. But they're like, nah.
Please a taquito.
Yeah, they're like I was like, I want taquitos and 7-Eleven hot dog.
That's like somebody saying they want like a Twinkie.
Yeah.
I would literally be like,
I was like, what?
I don't think I can associate with you anymore.
Yeah, WOATED.
What do you mean?
Twinkies are mid.
I've never even had one.
You never
and
had Twinkie?
No, and I still would judge you like just as hard.
They're okay.
They're okay.
They're okay. I feel like
They ain't no little Debbie's.
what?
Like you know the little Debbie's, like the cake roll with the chocolate on it.
That's what those are called?
I think so. I think
Cake
that's
roll
either
with
brand, but I think people call them little Debbie's.
Oh.
What?
I like the pink Twinkie. What is that one called?
The coconut, like the snowball.
Yeah. Oh, snowball. Snowballs are.
Didn't sound good.
Snowballs are vile,
No,
dude.
okay, hot take going back to the candies.
It's a candy.
Bounties.
No.
Oh my god. Bounties are so good. Almond Joys.
I knew it.
Those are so good.
I'm bringing back the rock candy.
Oh, those are WOATED. No, those are WOATED. But almond joys.
Wait, nerd clusters. Those are my favorite.
Nerd clusters
Those
are
pretty
good.
good,
Nerd
pretty
clusters
good.
Those are a solid candy.
Yeah, those are pretty
Gives
good.
you everything.
But yeah, no. Yeah. Snowballs. I love
Snowballs are
them.
gross.
They're so good. They're so good.
Ugh.
Okay, what's your WOATED then?
I don't know. I feel like
He said his goated was Denny's. Like it can't.
Yeah.
you have to be.
Loaded.
I feel like
It can get worse
if
than
you're
that.
super drunk, it's Denny's. But then if you're already sobering up, then the WOATED is Denny's again. It's like it depends.
has both.
It depends
Yeah,
where
yeah.
your peak is. It has
Duality.
range, it has versatility.
Yeah.
I got nothing else.
Okay.
That's fair.
Denny's for both.
Denny's
Okay.
as well. Okay. What else? Ooh, types of first dates. Goated first dates and WOATED first dates.
I actually made a video once. Oh wait, you go.
No, you first.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna say the beach.
He was definitely gonna say the beach. I think goated for a first date is just a coffee and a walk. I don't want to sit down and have a committed 2-hour meal with someone if there's a chance that it could just immediately be a no. Because I feel like sometimes you could know immediately that you're like, okay, this is not. Or at least within like the first 30 minutes. And then if you have a sit down dinner and you're stuck there for another at least like hour after the 30 minutes, no. And I think that puts too much pressure in terms of like a financial commitment and like getting ready and like, yeah, I feel like that's too much for a first date. I just want to meet you, suss out the vibe. And I think a dinner, like if they pick like a really like unique and fancy place, that can like mask your personality. A coffee and a walk, like it's all you, baby.
Yeah,
like it is
yeah,
all
there's
you.
no showmanship.
There's no
Exactly.
showmanship.
Exactly.
It's
It's
just
all
raw.
you.
Yeah.
That
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you can have a bad date and still have a good dinner.
For sure.
And then you're like, oh, did I like them? Or was the sushi kind of nice?
Yeah.
was I blurred by the set
Yeah,
menu?
yeah, yeah.
Yes, or was like all the conversation about the food and not about like us or like you. Sus.
I got one for WOATED.
Okay.
And it's not the beach.
Okay.
Although it would be the beach if you let me say that. But I think WOATED, movies.
For
First
sure.
date, like
For sure.
like
We're not in high school no more.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you're not gonna talk.
That's like a I'm insecure about my personality. Let's
Yeah.
go watch a movie.
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know how to hold a conversation. Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair.
that's the worst.
Yeah. I think my goated is, I like coffee and a walk, but it's also situational. Like maybe because we live here in Vancouver, I don't want to go for coffee and walk if it's winter and it's like
Yeah,
raining.
true.
Then I'm like, nah. Then my alternative is drinks and light activity.
Oh, okay.
Go for drinks, light activity. It could be like a couple drinks bowling, couple drinks and mini golf. Something chill where we could
I'm down for that for a
Mess-
second date.
mess around, whatever. Or because at least you start with light drinks, and then I'm like, I'm not really feeling this. I should be like, I got it. But then if we're really vibing,
Keep going. That's the best thing about like
keep
a
going.
walk and coffee is like you could always build on top of that.
Yeah.
But you can't take it back, you know?
Yeah,
like you're
yeah.
at a dinner, you can't take it back.
There's
You're
no,
like,
like-
well, we're here.
We're waiting for the food.
Yeah. Maybe no dessert, but like you're still there.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
the light drink at the beginning,
Yeah.
and then you have something planned if it's
what I'm
going
saying.
well. And
Yeah.
like something like mini putt, like you said, that'd
Yeah.
be that's great. I think that's
Yeah.
really good.
True,
It's just
true.
anything that where it's like the vibe is going good, and then the drinks kind of maybe like you get a little confidence boost, I get a little confidence boost, but we're vibing. Then it's like we're in the adventurous
Yes,
mode. We're
now
feeling a
it's like
little
we're having
saucy.
fun together.
Yeah, it could be anything like feeling brandies or something.
The strip club?
Strip club? What? No, but
First
yeah.
date strip club.
Yeah,
is
that's
crazy.
gotta be voted for
If
me.
if she brought that up though, that's kind of goated. In my head, if she's like, "You want to just hit up Brandy?"
Yeah,
like,
I
You know
guess.
what?
Is
A
this
lot
a
of people.
test?
You know what? A lot of people have said they've said some like the best chicken that they've had is in a strip club, like
Yeah.
either chicken
Oh,
wings
yeah.
or chicken tenders. Imagine first date. It's like, yo, I know a place.
I know a
you like
place.
chicken?
You like chicken wings? I know a place.
Yeah, I know, please. I know.
On their Hinge profile, it says like I love chicken wings. You're like, oh,
Oh well.
have you been to this place called Brandy's? Ooh,
Especially
number
if, like,
5
what if-
Orange.
What if he walks in and like he knows the strippers by names and everything? Like, what's up, Stacy? Good to see you.
Yeah, just a regular place too. Thanks. Yeah.
They're like, hey, Bill, new girl. Like, yeah.
Here to get the chicken wings. That's
Yeah,
right.
That's right. Your usual. Yep. 2, please.
Your table's waiting for you over there.
Thanks.
Your table's ready. Oh man.
That's crazy. Yeah. But drinks, light activities.
Okay.
Woated. I'm trying to think.
Woated.
Woated. I want to
Movie's
say
pretty
dinner is
good.
woated.
No, I'd
It's
still
not
do it.
ideal. Movie is pretty. It's
pretty woated.
Woated.
You know what could be woated? An escape room.
That's
the first date.
Yo, that's crazy.
Like you're gonna be yelling at each other. Why are you so stupid?
Yeah. Hi, my name's Sam. All right, get your head in the game. All right,
Yo, you're in
How
there
could you miss this?
45 minutes,
dude.
and you're just locked in. But that's like if y'all vibe there, nothing's breaking you guys.
Oh, yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
Nothing's breaking
But how do
you?
you even get to like vibing? You know, like
I don't know.
Your communication's
yeah,
really
the
good.
clock
Yeah.
is going. You're
Problem
like, let's go.
solving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
maybe
true.
maybe you're like, wow, we really communicated well there. Like
Yeah,
we
I love
didn't get
you.
mad at each other. That's great.
That's like speed running the first like 3 months of your relationship in one day.
I got the greatest business idea, guys.
Okay.
We open an escape room. You know how they're themed? We have one that's first date themed. So it'd be like the
Tell each
passcode.
other.
Yeah, the passcode would be like, it's her favorite color. hurry! What's your favorite color?
Wait, that's kind of fun.
Yeah. Like maybe we get them to submit like preloaded questions, and then we make a theme around there. Like the answer to this lock is their birthday, or like the typical first like whatever questions to go around openings. Like, wait, what's your favorite color? It's like purple. Opens up. It's like the reason why my favorite color is purple. Blah blah blah. blah. You know what I mean? It'd be sick. That'd be kind of cool.
Sounds like a lot of upfront work.
Yeah, it is. But, I like to think in rationale
the
that I'm
ROI
like
there.
Elon Musk and I have just
Yeah.
infinite money to throw at
You're
dumb
right.
ideas.
Cybertruck.
Cybertruck.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of another woated.
I know, me too.
I feel like, okay, I know some people who do gym dates, and this might be niche to just the gym community. I don't like them. I don't want to say woated. I'm just such a gym snob. I like to do my own. That's why I don't like gymming with people. I do my own thing. Just to like go in and be like, hey, what are you doing today? And we're doing like back together. Like, I don't know. I'd rather not.
Yeah, that's the same with like
Yeah.
people who are like, let's go for a run. Please don't do that.
I heard a lot of run clubs now are just people kind of
Trying to meet other
like
people.
meeting each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's actually not bad because there's a bunch of people, stakes are low, you just happen to be there, and if the reason why
think-
you're hitting it off is good.
What helps is like they usually like go for a coffee after. Like there's like
There's a social.
time to chat, and like
Yeah.
there's like a warm up, and you're like stretching together, and you're chatting, and then you run, and then but like maybe it's just a personal thing. Like I cannot talk when I'm running.
Yeah. I'm too dialed in.
Yeah, no, I'm not dialed in. I can't breathe.
So, have you been running
1 second.
for a while now?
Yeah.
Or imagine like you're a guy like there trying to like meet people, and he's like, "Hey, someone I shot." They just start running faster, like out of pace, and you're like, "Oh, I thought we're doing a 3K today." Like, but what if you're there, a guy trying to talk to you, but he's really fast, and you
like,
just can't outrun him, and he's just always like,
If you don't mind slowing down, if you're interested in me, could you slow down? If not, no problem.
No problem,
Keep
no
the same pace.
Yeah. No, I feel like that's too extreme, but that's also niche.
Yeah, it is.
But I
niche.
guess it like also,
Yeah, it is niche.
if you're there to meet someone versus first date, then I guess you kind of already, I guess, get an idea of who they are. Like if you're in a run club, you're probably like fitness,
yeah.
active.
It's
as a
like
person.
pre-first date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you would meet to have the first date.
Yeah, then you kind of get an idea of what their interests are, could be.
You like
I
running.
I think
hike is voted. I hate. I would not.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
some
that
people do
sounds
hikes
bad.
together.
hike is voted.
No.
I think it's voted if somebody that I am going on a first date with suggests like come over.
Oh.
Yeah, that's voted. I'm like,
that's not a
okay, first of all,
date.
you're
You're
gonna kill
lazy,
me.
you can't plan
Yeah.
things,
And
not
you're gonna-
sweep me
yeah.
off my feet.
And it's like
You don't actually have Netflix.
safety. It's giving like, am I walking into a murder house
Yeah,
or
yeah.
what's? Yeah, no,
Yeah. No.
no.
It's just
And like, it's giving like your intentions are just
one thing.
not good. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I wouldn't want that. Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, that's gross.
Okay. I think those are all valid. Those are all valid.
We've been pretty tame on our fighting. We've been okay.
It's like, yeah, I feel like Finding Nemo was the hottest. Okay, well,
No, it was fucking Bounty and shit.
Bounty
Bounty
and
and
almond joys are
trash.
so good.
No, you're crazy.
Especially almond joys because I hit up almond, but the coconut, and they're so well portioned. They give you two because I understand they're really sweet. But two is perfect, and they come in like a good ratio where they're like about yay big. So if you want a one bite, you could, but two to take your time. But anything more than the two that they provide you is too much.
Yo, it's trash. It doesn't matter how many there are.
No.
It
All
still
I
tastes
heard
bad.
was
Well,
next.
whatever. Let's hear your takes on fashion then. WOATED fashion trends and GOATED fashion trends. WOATED?
Goated baggy pants.
I was gonna say WOATED jogger.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're like cuffed at the bottom, the
Yeah.
joggers. Especially when
WOATED?
Woated.
WOATED.
Yeah.
Especially when it was like the NMDs, joggers, bomber phase.
Woated. No show socks.
See
If you take off your shoes and come into my house and I see you're wearing no show socks, get out.
Yeah, check them out.
Get out. No, but like
Those are ankle socks.
Yeah,
though.
those are ankle socks. I feel like the ones that like curve.
Oh, those. Okay.
Those ones, I'm like, I don't want to see that. That's too much top of your foot that I'm seeing. I'd rather see the full foot. Take it off.
All or nothing, baby.
All or
Okay.
nothing.
Those ones have a time and place. I wouldn't say they're WOATED. It's because the no shows. It's like you want to wear loafers.
Yeah, I know the purpose
right,
of them.
right.
I just don't want to see them once you take off your shoes.
So if you take off the shoe,
You're
just
taking
take
it
off
off
the sock.
everything.
everything.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, that's fair.
That's
yeah,
fair, that's
like
fair.
that. I don't want to
Because
see.
no one's just rocking the sock itself.
No,
Like in
no,
the,
they're
yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Like I
There's
get
a
the
purpose.
purpose, wear them for the purpose, and then as soon as I like, don't wear them.
Then burn them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I leave mine on.
Whatever.
I also have them too. I was like, this motherfucker is coming for me.
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure my
Yeah,
partner has
yeah.
them too, but I don't want to see them on his feet.
Yeah, they're for a purpose.
The
Yeah,
worst is when
they're
they
for no show. You're showing. You're showing.
You know the worst is when they slide off of the back of your heel.
Oh,
and they just
yeah.
and the part where they dangle is just here. It's like a little like
No.
little condom for your toes.
No.
And you're like, this looks funny.
Sometimes I do, like in my house, I won't take my sock off all the way. I'll just leave it on the top, and I'm like, hee hee hee.
You are disgusting.
It's
Such a
like,
dick.
woo. It's like I'm in a silly mood right now.
Yeah.
Like I have my sock on.
Yeah, it's a little cool, little hot.
I'm so crazy.
Yeah. Ooh. But okay. Yeah. For no show songs, I want to say WOATED. That's like
I think tight
functionality.
pants are worse. Tight pants are for sure worse.
Okay, I low key sometimes I do miss the skinny jeans era. I love the black or skinny jeans. Sometimes I don't have them anymore. I don't own them, but they were such a vibe. And
they serve their purpose.
They served their purpose, and I feel like during our clubbing era and phase, you could wear them for not the club, and you could wear them for the club, and they kind of like hit for both notes, you know.
But I feel that way about baggy pants now.
I mean, even the skinny jeans, they're gonna like cycle back eventually.
You think?
So it's just a matter.
I hope.
I feel like eventually
I don't think they're going to
will.
cycle back for me in my style, but they might circle back.
Yeah, no.
I think my WOATED is whatever this is over here.
Cardigans are sick.
Is that what that is? It looks like turf.
It looks like a golf course. No, I actually really like this. This
Yeah,
is
it's
sick.
nice.
This is sick. It's definitely a statement piece.
Yeah, you know what you are? Okay, wait, maybe it's me.
I think it says right here.
Okay, yeah, I'm done. This is what you are.
Oh, it says something?
It says
dumb.
dumb. And then
so
he couldn't
stupid.
find
I
it.
couldn't find it.
So dumb.
That's so ironic.
I'm the top one.
I can't think of a WOATED. I can't think of an actual WOATED.
GOATED is right. Maybe it's just recency bias, but GOATED, I love just the baggier or crop. I really like crop fits right now.
I love jorts.
I don't like jorts.
Yeah, I don't like jorts.
I don't like
jorts.
Jorts, I see it. I get the thing. Like, and people wear like jorts and loafers or jorts and a crop button up, and they go or like the mechanic tee. I just don't like
They have
jorts.
like the carabiner with the keys
Yeah,
on it.
yeah,
They
yeah,
got,
yeah.
like the
It's like
hat.
$59.50 backwards hat. I don't.
I like it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I also don't like. I don't like camo.
Oh, I don't like camo.
I actually wouldn't call it WOATED, but there's a lot of. Some camo is nice. I don't like the actual camo where it looks like
where it's like little like blobs.
Yeah, the blob
Yeah.
camo's not in. It's the
the-
grass
the-
patch,
like the
wood
foliage,
patch, the
like you
foliage.
go hunting in.
Yeah,
it.
I like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. That one's kind of down.
Yeah.
Yeah, any animal print, I'm not down. Like, I feel like leopard print is coming back, and I'm like,
What about my full mink coat? No, I don't
Call
have one.
Peter on you.
I don't have a mink coat. I can't afford it.
I'm like,
It's rabbit. Yeah. What else? Yeah, I don't know. I just like.
I'm really liking the like colored sneakers thing happening right now.
You know what's WOATED? Jordans.
I agree.
I really don't like, when you brought up colored sneakers,
Yeah.
I think of Jordans for some reason. WOATED. I don't, and I'm not hating on people who are into shoes. It's just like, it seems like with some people who wear like Jordans, it's like that's their fit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, this is my icon piece.
It's like, what about the ankle up, man? You got a lot to dress.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got some homies like Niche. You out there? I know you're a Jordans guy. I love it.
Love it.
love you. I just can't get behind them. Never been a Jordans fan.
Yeah, me too.
It's just
Yeah.
like no. Like the money I spend, I'd get like some really nice penny loafers, some boots.
Dude, I don't like designer branding.
I agree.
I like designer things. Like
but like
that.
subtle.
Timeless, classy. My pet peeve is when there are people who like really like to flex on their designer, and they care more about that than they do fashion and like styling. And then I'm like, what are we doing here? What was the point of spending all that money if we're not gonna like put it together really cool?
It's like someone
But
had
it's
a
like personal
puzzle,
preference.
just match the wrong pieces together
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
I'm just like, we're doing too much.
Like more, instead of loud and street, more boutique and black label designer is what I like. Where it's like, it's designer, and if you know, you know, but it doesn't have to say YSL or Bottega or whatever to be like, that's that. Because if
Yeah.
you know, you know, but that's it. It's just high quality, well done. And that's what you got it for. The silhouette is nice, but it's not for someone who wants to be like, check it out, I'm dripped down in 10K, and you got to know that I am.
You know what's
Yeah.
GOATED? Accessories.
For sure.
Accessories.
Jewelry.
To
Wow.
make that outfit, you have a little bag that matches. Got some necklaces, got some rings.
Out of the accessories, what is your like number one goated accessory that you
I
feel
think
that
rings.
Rings.
rings?
Yeah.
Rings.
I think like speaking from Actually, both. Like looking at girls and like guys, if I find attractive, like if they're wearing rings, I'm like, oh, that's hot. There's something like artsy and like intentional about it.
Kind of like boutique.
Like you gotta like go and find rings that like fit your fingers. Like you're going and like trying them on, and I don't know. It like makes it way more attractive, in my opinion.
I respect. I always want to wear rings. I've had a
You
phase
don't
where
like
I tried.
having
No,
things on
it's
your
not.
fingers,
I don't.
right?
Didn't you keep losing
I
them?
keep losing them.
It's maybe it's because you don't have like big knuckles. You know, like some people have like it just stops.
I got like a
yeah, like
knuckle,
him.
so, like slender finger, big knuckle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have slender fingers, slender
They're just like,
knuckles,
weep.
and I don't know why I always used to wear rings. Cause like it's in a night out. I'm feeling a little pretty, feel a little good. I get absolutely
Pretty.
wasted.
He's lying on the floor, his rings like dangling off his fingers.
I'm over 3. I wear a ring. I don't know why. It's supposed to be chill that night. We go out for drinks with the boys, whatever, do whatever. Absolutely blackout. I lose
It's
one
the
ring.
ring's fault.
Yeah, I lose a ring.
I
And
just
you know-
imagine you just like, whoosh, and the rings just fly off your
I just
fingers.
imagine you like,
Yeah, ring for you.
Get 'em out of
you. Dude,
what
yeah.
is this?
I swear it was cursed because it'd be like, I wear a ring, lose it. I have 2 more. Don't wear it. I'm fine. Don't wear it. I'm fine. Wear the ring again. Blackout. Circulation or something. I don't know.
I will say like a really cool necklace will hit though. Like just a chain, whatever, basic, anyone can do it. But like a statement necklace, I'm like, again, intentional.
We're talking like Flava Flav.
No.
here?
No. I'm not talking like iced out. I'm talking about like a cool, artsy, like yeah, it was intentional. You were like, yo, this necklace would be sick with like this outfit. Like it would really add some interest in there, you know?
A little pop. Yeah. I feel like I don't mind necklaces as much, and I don't hate them, but I think bracelets on girls and guys, if you have service, and I'm not talking like Cardi or anything like that, but just like a nice bracelet.
little stack, yeah.
A little shows, because I think I put watches and bracelets in the same category, where it's like, it's just something where, like, yeah, you don't need to have a Rolex, but a nice watch just pops, and it kind of almost like catches your eye. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
What is this?
It's gotta be like something like simple, elegant match as well.
Yeah.
You know, an accessory for some reason I find very attractive, and I don't know why. Not many people wear them. It's like that for girls. Like it's a little like armband that kind of like wraps and like loops around.
Armband.
Yeah, it's like a metal band that kind of just like loops around your arm.
Like a little
It's
snake,
got like,
like a
it's got like Cleopatra vibes to
Oh,
it.
I think I know what you're
Yeah, I
talking
don't know why.
about.
Whenever I see those, I was like,
I've
ooh.
seen
Is
it.
it one
I've-
of those swirl or whatever?
It
No.
kinda, like, it swirls like fully around. It's like a bracelet for their arm kind of thing. I found those so
It's
cool.
kind of like if you imagine like a slinky.
Okay.
So it like spirals
yeah,
around,
yeah.
and then your arm goes through it.
But they're not
Like
wearing a
imagine
slinky.
like a little like a metal snake going around, but it's like only like this.
Yeah, I found those really cool.
Really.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
That is.
And then there's
So
also
niche.
the rings. I think it's so like campy, but it's a fossil ring. Like Fossil
that?
the brand.
Oh.
And it's a little clock that's just on a ring.
Oh.
It's hilarious. I love them. I love them.
That's not for me.
That's not from me.
I think you would like it. I think if
No,
I
I
showed
know
it
what
to
you're
you-
talking about, and I don't
Oh,
like
I
it.
love it.
That's
I love
that's
it.
Sean coded.
I think it's so funny.
That's a Sean ring.
It's like, oh, I gotta tell the time.
What time is it?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
yeah, no,
I'm gonna buy one for myself just so.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
No,
that'd
no,
be obnoxious.
no.
I'll do it on both.
I feel like you sometimes really like really trendy things.
Well,
Like sometimes he'll send me like a weird pair of sunglasses, and they're like really niche, trendy, like Gen Z type, like Y2K trendy thing that will like be cool for approximately like 4 days.
I really like Y2K stuff.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah, you
I think
do.
it's so funny.
You do, and I'm like, are these for you or for? Did you think I would like them, or
These
did
are-
you think Catherine
these
would
are
like
for
them?
me if I was like
Fashion
10
trend
years
or white.
younger.
And then you're like, I don't know, I just thought it was cool. I'm like, I need that. Where's the purpose?
Yeah, no. I think Y2K had their phase in terms of fashion trend, but it's a little.
I think that's like a one that's quick to get tacky.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
it's cool in like a very specific moment, and then you would look in your closet later and you're like,
No.
the fuck's this?
Yeah. I think there's some pieces you probably give and take from there that if you put it with or paired it with other things, it's fine. But if you went full Y2K, then you just look like a dude who's stuck in time.
You know what I will say is really attractive if you can do it well is people who accessorize with glasses. Yeah. If you can like have like a few different, maybe like, I guess quirkier shaped glasses and you're using it as like an actual like change of your aesthetic.
Yeah.
That's really attractive.
Dude.
If it looks good.
I think, I don't know why, girls who rock glasses, so hot.
Yeah.
Like, crazy hot. Like, what's your prescription?
And then they take it off. It's not what your sign, it's what your prescription.
At, girl. Yeah, like there's like, just different glasses that change their face shape or their aesthetic. Or there's ones where it's like the topless frames.
Oh.
Have you seen those ones where it's like no frame up top, but like it's bordered here and here? I'll show you later. But those, I'm like,
I can't picture that
those are
being
so
cute.
Sexy. With some maki
Where'd your
JJK
top
glasses.
frame go?
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Monopoly looking ass. What happens
Harry
when I cross
Potter
go? Did I get a go with you?
That's
Boardwalk.
bad.
No, you're done.
You're
absolutely done.
What's the worst property in Monopoly?
Probably-
Baltic?
No, the brown ones are sick. They're so good. They're like low
It's
investment.
the light blue.
Yeah, I think light
Is
blue
it
is a little
light
cheap.
I don't know. That was like
There's like
Whatever.
light blue and
Purple
dark
or something.
blue. No, purple's not bad. Purple, yellow. Apparently, like the meta is like red, yellow, orange.
we get sidetracked.
Yeah.
What's the worst
Monopoly?
property on Monopoly?
Let's go.
Do this one.
Which
The
one?
second last.
Social media apps. Goated
and
and
WOATED.
WOATED.
Yo, hot take. Pinterest is goated. I love scrolling on Pinterest.
Okay, wait.
I've never had
one.
it enough to use it or like to have a good take on it.
I feel like it's like you just get so much inspo that you didn't know you were looking for. Like it's just like a random, well, as you save stuff, it'll start curating
Yeah.
like what it shows you.
Yeah.
But I think it's like the one where I don't feel like I'm brain rotting. Like I don't feel like after I use it that my brain is like melted inside of my head. It's not giving like the type of dopamine hit of, which is probably why by the end of it, you're not like, oh, wow, I'm hungover from the amount of stimuli I've been absorbing. But it feels like a creative app. Like you're like looking at it and you're like, wow, that's like a cool setup. Like I could do that in my house. Or like, that's a really cool outfit. I got a lot of my outfit inspo from there.
Yeah.
It feels like a lot more inspiring. You're like, ooh, that's a cool thing to do. Like, why don't I try that? Or like you see like some DIY thing, you're like, ooh, and then there's no noise. Like no one's talking to you. You're not seeing comments. You're not like, it's not like an engagement type.
Just exploring.
I'm just exploring. I'm looking at little pictures.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
pretty pictures. I'm like, oh, look at that one.
It's
Yeah.
like IG Explore page if it was perfect for you and actually like what you
and if it was
wanted.
pretty.
Yeah. Okay, like I want to change this question a little because there's only so many social media apps. So goated, your goated is if that's the only social media app you had for let's say a week. You're isolated for a week. What's the one you're picking that's going to entertain you for your week?
It's got to be TikTok.
TikTok. Okay.
TikTok is goated. I chose Pinterest as like it makes me feel the best.
Trying to be
Okay.
quirky and
Not even that, but just like sometimes TikTok doesn't make me feel so good. Like, you see some shit and I'm just like,
Yeah,
oh, man,
yeah,
that
yeah.
did not make me feel so good.
Yeah.
It also doesn't help that like I'm on it.
That's true.
So if I'm also getting like a lot of noise from that, then it can be a little bit like anxiety inducing. But in general, I think it's the best type of content for entertainment.
Okay. Okay, and your vote would be one you get to delete off the face of the earth.
Twitter.
Oh. Really?
I don't give a fuck about Twitter.
I don't. Yeah, my vote
Twitter's
was
scary.
mine was tied between Twitter and Snapchat. I really don't care about Snapchat. no more.
Snapchat has a place for me.
Really, it's like it used to be so big, but now I'm like I just can't be bothered with it. I feel like now I'm like on IG more or like TikTok.
Sometimes I just want to show my friend something really quick without having to save a photo to my camera roll. That's what Snapchat is to me.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah,
Like I don't want to take a photo, then go to messages and then send them a photo. I'm like, yo, look at this thing. Immediate, boom.
Okay. Fair. Does YouTube count as social media?
Yeah.
I was wondering if I have a goated one
It's
and you can
YouTube.
count YouTube, I pick YouTube.
I'm picking YouTube.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just so
picking YouTube.
diverse. You have so many different creators. There's like short form, but there's also like long form.
Yeah.
video essays. If you dig deep enough, you find full movies for free. Like, it's everything. It's everything.
Yeah.
And it has like, it is like 2 weeks behind TikTok, but if I was in like a room for a week and nothing else, and
Gives
I
you
wanted
everything.
TikTok hit, I could hit YouTube. I
True.
think YouTube, honestly, there's days where I'm like, I might pay the $20 for premium.
Damn.
Like, that's how much I love YouTube.
Yeah.
And like, I guess my quirky or like your Pinterest to me would be 2010 Tumblr.
Tumblr, dang.
2010 Tumblr hit so hard.
I
It was-
never used Tumblr.
Oh, it was so good. It was like,
That was like your personality for a
screw
while.
Facebook.
No, yeah, actually
Screw
take off the face of the
MySpace.
planet is Facebook.
Leave Messenger though.
Yeah, leave Messenger.
Leave Messenger.
And
I
those are two different apps to me.
I think Facebook is goated because it tells me my friends' birthdays. And that's very important.
Yeah, if I can like quickly download all of those and then delete Facebook, perfect.
Yeah. If Instagram could tell me when birthdays are.
Oh,
Yeah,
goated.
what the fuck?
Goated.
Why aren't they doing that?
both meta.
It's connected, literally.
Yeah. Just do a little like notification thing
Yeah.
where the heart is. They'd be like, oh, okay, maybe
Oh,
I'll
perfect,
DM
perfect.
happy birthday.
Yeah,
Call it
yeah,
a day. Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg.
Zaki.
Zucky. Let me know.
The Zuckmeister.
What was your WOATED?
My WOATED? I have a poor sense of like self-control. So like TikTok, I have to delete because I get too. I'm
Because-
on it and I'm just like, no, my day's over now. What happened?
So technically it's goated.
It's
so
goated.
good that it's WOATED.
It's goated, but not for me because I
Yeah, it's
Impulsive.
WOATED
You
for the
couldn't
rest of
handle
your
it.
life.
I couldn't handle.
You couldn't
it.
handle it.
Yeah,
It was
it's
too
too much.
powerful.
It's too powerful.
It was too powerful.
That's at least you recognize that in yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I noticed that TikTok has rotted my brain so much.
For sure.
Because there'd be times where I'll be doing something, I'm like, I'm bored of this, and I just instantly go to TikTok for like
Same.
2 swipes. I'm like, what am I doing? No, go back to what I like.
Yeah, I'll start
Go.
a show and like within 20 seconds pick up my phone and open some other app. Like it's bad. And it's honestly probably why I don't use YouTube that much anymore because it's too long. Like I'm like
See,
But once it's just cuz I never think to open it, but once I'm in it, I'm like, "Ooh, this is some good shit." Some good shit. But I would never choose to open the YouTube app before I open TikTok. And then I'm sucked into TikTok and YouTube forgot she exists. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Well, like honestly, one of my favorite things to do, at least when I was in a relationship, something we do, just like as like chill downtown parallel play, TikTok. Just like she's on TikTok,
know.
on TikTok, and it's like, yeah, check this out.
No, my boyfriend, because he doesn't use TikTok either, will like it won't be bedtime yet, but we're like not down to like do something or like watch a show. Like if that's too much, he'll be like, "Is it time to go watch some TikToks now? Do you have any videos to show me? Do you have any videos to show me?"
so
and then
gross.
we'll have to like sit down and watch my TikToks. It's like curated for mine, but sometimes they're like they hit.
Yeah.
Me and my girlfriend, we do the same thing.
Really?
Yeah. She'll save all the funny videos and then she'll just show me all the saved ones.
Yeah.
And sometimes her sense of humor is I'm just like, why are you laughing at this? Sense of humor. But it's so just coded for her. It's just
Yeah.
so
Like I send him all the ones that are like relatable couple ones, so he'll already see those. But yeah, then we want to see some like fresh content, and then he's like, "Let's scroll the For
What's the
You
weird?
page."
Show me your weird stuff
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Show me that 3 a.m. TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
TikTok. I love. Yeah, the little parallel way. It's kind of like, oh, I'm thinking of her. Let me save this for later.
Okay, there's this segue, but I watched this TikTok today that I immediately sent to my boyfriend because we for sure have this. Like we suffer from this, and it was this girl being like, "Are any of you guys in a relationship where you're just like so in love with each other, but that equates to you thinking you're like the best couple out there?" Like you
this is so narcissistic
What?
over
I know,
here.
it totally is.
What?
Like, it's like no, it's like a superiority complex, but for couples. Like
You ever just think we're the best, babe?
Do you think we're just so much better than every other couple?
the way it
We
went in
don't
the
fight,
video.
we don't.
No, it wasn't like that. It went in the video. It was like, would you ever think like you feel so strongly for your partner? No one could possibly feel more strongly. Like it's like
Wait.
like no one like this this connection, crazy. How could anyone top that? It's like that.
That's the biggest like honeymoon couple thing.
For sure,
that's
for
so
sure.
crazy.
But a bunch of people in the comments are like, yeah, I've been married for 7 years. I feel like that all the time. Like it's
Oh, no,
like,
okay,
yeah.
that's
Like,
nice.
and the
That's
person who made it was like in a long-term relationship also. And like one of like the biggest comments, it was like a blue check mark girl. She's like a famous married couple with like 3 kids. So it was like in that realm of TikTok, but it was very much so like, wow, we cracked the code. Like we won relationships.
No one can love
that
each
was
other
the vibe.
better than us.
Not better, but stronger.
Stronger, but like
Like how could it get stronger than this? Like
how do
that's
you-
the vibe.
that is so icky, bro. Like how do
sorry.
you measure? Like our love is so strong.
You don't measure it. It's a feeling.
Like no, but like how do you equate something to be better than someone other than like measurement? You know what I mean? Like to like I don't even I like I love you so much. It's the best. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you have to have some form of range or measurement. I feel.
I don't think I'm articulating it well.
How do you?
It is in a way kind of like that, but the way she explained it was not like we're the best. It's just like I can't imagine feeling more. Like that would be like that. Like we would
She
explode.
tried,
Like that would just be like, whoa.
That girl out there, you're not trying hard enough. Go beyond your boundaries.
Don't fix what ain't broke. Just let her be happy. Let her be fucking happy. It's fine.
More.
It's fine. The limit does not exist.
If you really actually felt that way, there would be no limit. Think about that.
Well, they're just saying they maxed out. They feel like they've
There's
maxed
no
out.
max. How can you max out?
How can you talk about this?
Because I already maxed out.
Single McIvan over here is just
It's
like, what's not real?
I've grown beyond that love.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
He's like,
Next
I love
question.
myself.
I don't even need it anymore.
I love that. Self-love.
Yeah.
Yeah, self-acceptance.
I've gone to higher plane.
Is it lonely up there?
Yeah.
I want to come back
I
down.
want to come down over here.
I'm afraid of heights.
Okay, I feel like we got time for one
One more. Yeah.
One more. Sam, I'll let you pick this one. I feel like Sean picked the other
Okay,
one. You
okay,
pick
okay.
This one.
Let's see
From our
here.
producer iPad.
Let's do hobbies.
Hobbies.
Yeah, let's do, WOATED and GOATED hobbies.
All right. I go to hobbies. Any physical activity.
I knew you were going to say
I don't
that.
want to. Maybe I'm biased. Yeah, and there's no one, but as long as you're just active and fit, I find that so attractive. It's good for your health. A lot of active hobbies are communal in some ways. Even if you're just at the gym, you're working out yourself. Once you go enough, you have your time slot. As long as you're a sociable person, you end up kind of making friends there and meet people. I think just overall, if you're into that stuff, it says a lot about you as a character. It's like hard work, determination, consistency, self-care, goated.
I think for me, I really value that like physical, but for me, that's like not unique. Like at this point, almost everyone I surround myself with values physical health and like working out and like that kind of stuff. So for me, I'm like, that's the standard, especially in Vancouver.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the standard. Okay. Like if you're not doing that, like, okay, well, whatever. But I'm not like, wow, great hobby. It's just kind of like, I want us all to be doing that. Take care of yourself. Great. Like baseline.
Okay.
But I think of hobby, I'm like something that you don't, like for me, physical activity is something you should be doing. Like you have to be doing. Maybe like not a sport, like that's different. Like that's something you took to the next level. But for me, like a hobby that I find like attractive is something you absolutely do not need to be doing, but choose to do anyway. And it's like kind of impressive. So for me, I go from like maybe creative because I like that stuff. So I find it maybe a little bit more rare in at least the people I've dated. So like when I see someone with a creative hobby, I'm like, ooh, a little different. Cooking.
I was gonna say cooking.
Cooking a hobby?
For sure.
When people go to that next level,
Yeah.
they're like creme de la creme.
Yeah, the next level. It can't just be
Yeah.
like, I made some oatmeal. That's not fucking
Yeah.
cooking.
No, even
I want
like-
to see some fucking omakase shit.
Dude, that's not even a hobby, but that's a skill. That's a hard skill.
But it
Yeah, it
comes
could-
from
it
liking
comes from a
it,
hobby.
doing it in your
Yeah,
spare
yeah.
time. Yeah,
Yeah,
cooking
okay,
is.
no, but fitness, but cooking is so strong. Cooking is so
gotta be
big.
Strong.
best.
It's goated. And
Okay, yeah, we were talking like this is my hobby,
Goated.
babe. Check out, I came up with a new recipe for.
I mean, I feel the same way
Da-da-da-da.
about mixology. Like, I think that's like Like it's a creative thing that also benefits like the people around you because they get to like partake with you, and it's like you get to experience different things. And like it kind of I like the idea of like trying to like pair different things together for flavor. I don't know, something about that. I was like, ooh, that's kind of cool.
And it's so communal too. It's like, hey, I've made something. I would like other people to try it. I think that is just such a benefit to the hobby.
Like I would say that kind of creative hobby is more, it's more shared than like someone who really likes to paint. I'm like, okay, well that's cool, and I like looking at it, but I would say like a creative hobby that like brings people together is more GOATED. DJing is kind of icky in my mind.
DJ's a red flag, dude. DJ's
GOATED. Why they're GOATED?
You have to be. There's a level. If you're not at a certain level of being that good, it is such a red flag.
For sure.
Past that, it's like, oh, that's actually really cool.
Yeah. You gotta be like famous, or else it's not.
He invites you. Was like, hey, let me cook you dinner. It's on the stove.
Like until you're successful, you should not tell anyone
For
you're trying
sure.
to DJ.
That's the same thing with people on social media. Don't tell anyone you're trying to be on social media until you have 1 million followers. Like it's so cringe until you're famous, basically.
I have the payoff.
And even then, it's still kind of cringe. And which I would say the same for DJ. Sometimes it's still a little cringe, even when they're really famous.
But at what point? Okay, what if they're like good enough to DJ at the popular club for your city, local club for like a celebs DJ?
I think that's
that
if you're
good
getting
enough?
paid for gigs, I think that's good enough.
That's good enough.
For me, I don't care about like you DJ, like me watching you DJ does absolutely nothing for me. If I'm like, this set is crazy, that's where I'm like, yo, who's in charge of this? Who is in charge of this?
Just Dancing Queen by ABBA. I can't believe you've done this. This is amazing.
The Wonderwall comes up.
I said, maybe.
Okay. It could be communal. It's like, guys, live set at Sam's place, Intimate 8.
No. I don't know if this is a hot take. WOATED for me might be like musical instrument.
Wait.
For me,
that's what?
For me, it's really impressive, but that's another thing where like you better be really fucking good.
Yeah.
Like you better be just like a hobby where you're just like, let me just whip out my guitar, or like piano's not bad.
That's an instrument.
I know. That I'm still on the same topic.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
There's different
but
levels.
There are different levels.
But I would say WOATED is like.
But I would also say like, it doesn't do anything for me.
Really? Someone whips out like a harmonica and is like,
No.
Why is the piano out of all the instruments? Like, what is guitar or like drums?
Piano seems a little bit more natural because like clearly a piano has been there and someone's like, oh my god, a piano, I'm gonna go. Like a guitar is like, I brought my guitar with me and like we're gonna do like, look at me, I'm doing this. Not just like look at this little like thing over here, I'm gonna start playing. I don't know, there's something a little bit more like suave and like natural about starting to play the piano versus like unpacking something and being like, all right, gather around folks. And I don't mean to offend anyone who does these things as hobbies. I'm just saying if the scale for me is this did something for me versus it doesn't add anything, it's on the doesn't add anything.
Okay, that's niche, but okay.
Unless you're like a prodigy, and I'm like, whoa.
Because then that's no longer hobby. Now that's probably like professional.
That's true. Like that's your job.
But wouldn't that be like cooking too, where it's like you're omakase? That's not even a hobby. That's profession. You're a chef.
No.
But I feel like I'm still benefiting the whole ride through. Like that whole spectrum.
Like they might not have a restaurant. They might just be like, wow, I'm really into making good foods.
He's like Senior Sue at Cactus, and he also makes the food.
That's great. I'll eat the food.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like he could be like, is that not the same as like
I think
a musician?
at no point in cooking does it become kind of cringy, whereas
you're right.
Guy showing up with guitar, there's a possibility that's really cringy.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Like it's like, oh hey,
maybe
I bought
not
some
WOATED.
pasta.
It's just like on the side of like meh.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. You know what? Then I'll put dance as one of my goated.
Yeah.
Dancing. I find if someone dances well, especially even like choreo and stuff. I love choreo videos. I've been on Dance Talk. I just like always been fascinated by it. I think really good dancing, really attractive.
Ivan, you should start
That's
dancing
good.
more.
I already can dance.
Oh no. Oh no. Never do that again. Voted.
What's the voted?
Hobbies.
Crocheting. That's the first thing that came to my head.
Okay. Is that voted for you?
It's just like nothing. I don't know. Just crocheting. I'm just like feels so like it's like you're like book talky. Like just seeing someone crochet or knit. Like I don't hate on it. Do you? But it just feels so boring.
I love how we're like, don't hate on it, but it's the worst
Yeah,
hobby.
but I
It's
literally
the
hate it,
worst
and I
one
hate
out of
you.
them all. It's just I don't know. It just gives me like
granny vibes.
granny. Yeah, like you're so like
Sleepy.
man. Like you're just not a fun person. I don't know. Like
Okay.
you're just there. Like don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh.
Like you make a sweater, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. You do it while you watch TV, and that's your how you relax. Hey. But yeah, like out of all the hobbies, he's telling me knit or crochet, but like
But what if they're making some sick pieces and you're like, whoa, and it's like fashion forward?
there's only so much you do with like
No,
crochet
I disagree.
and-
I'm gonna show you a video of this
Get
girl
the
that makes.
Pinterest out.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I'm thinking like just cable knit sweaters and shit like that. Like, yeah, it's cool, but it's like
No, it's not like that.
Sweater.
Maybe like
That's
one.
pretty goated.
Yeah,
No,
I'm like, oh yeah.
I would still
nice.
take the cooking or the dancing
For
or
sure.
like the sports player over that.
I don't know if I'm cold out and someone's busting out mean moves.
I think
I'm not
what I
any warmer.
like.
Where the choreo's hot.
I think what I at least appreciate about crochet and like that kind of stuff is like you do that for you. You don't do that to impress anybody. Like I feel like sometimes with like DJing, music, more like performance based. Like sometimes it's like I think where it gets into kind of icky is when I think that you're
To, like,
you're
show
like
off.
look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, being the main character.
Yes,
kind
I'm
of
like,
thing.
I don't know about all that.
Okay.
Whereas like cooking, making cocktails, it's like, oh, like let me make these things for you. Like look at this fun thing that I did. It's not like look at me shake this bottle.
It can be though.
And I could be,
There's
but
some
it's
bartenders who are like,
yeah, that's true.
I'm so sexy.
Oh, you know what? I hate. It's worse than instruments for me, but
Singing?
singers. Oh, the thing. Whenever someone's singing and the bottom lip does like the
No.
quiver thing.
We've been over this.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
Like my skin crawls. I can't. I respect it, but I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Shy good singers, but overly confident good singers.
Yeah. Who like
Yeah.
find any
Like-
reason to bust it
Yeah,
out. I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yo, time and place.
Yeah, the low key shy singers I'm cool. Like you're good, and they'll like murmur like a random like 3 lyrics because the song's playing, and I'm like, what the frick was that? I see like, oh, nothing. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like I find that more attractive than like
Yeah, if someone's singing, it's just so uncomfortable.
I
Unless,
can't
like
look.
car karaoke or something. If they're just singing for no reason,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I'm
oh,
like,
it's
ooh.
rough.
Or they try too hard at karaoke. Like karaoke to me is we're all drunk.
Yes.
We're not even singing. There's no
It's just
harmonizing,
yelling.
belting lyrics that make you feel a type of way.
Yeah.
And then everyone knows the first like lyrics, and then you cut it through halfway through the
Yeah,
song. 'cause
you're like,
nobody
next,
else
next,
cares.
next.
Next. Yeah. But
Move
it's-
on.
I don't want some guys like it's 20 in the queue. Maybe song comes on 10th. He's like every other song. He's like meh. Song comes on. Everyone shut the fuck up. Everyone
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Pass me the mic.
And they
starts
count me down.
going in, and it's always like the most Whitney Houston hard
For
singing
sure,
song.
for
It's
sure,
not like
for sure.
if you're such a good singer and you're like it was High School Musical or something, and you're just like
You can make any
really
song look good.
busting that out, I'd hurt less for
Yeah.
me. But if soon you put on like the Mariah Carey whistle notes and shit, because you're like I can hit this. I'd be like, oh,
Listen,
bro.
we're just jealous because we can't sing. You know?
Yeah, if I could sing, I'd be so fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, I'd be
Oh,
like,
you
everyone
had no
shut
idea.
up. I'd be like, oh, welcome
You
back,
You guys be
City
in
Thots.
danger.
Ew! Don't ever make that face again. Rhoda's gonna take these mics back. They're gonna be like, no, we did not consent to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And on that note,
I think
Hey.
Yeah, we did
I
it.
think
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
You know, it's like fucking WOATED Hobbies podcast.
I was thinking, I was like, is this a hobby?
I'm like, oh no. Honestly, a WOATED hobby is kind of being on social media too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be
Yeah.
WOATED real fast, like so fast. Like it's such a fine, like the space to not be WOATED is so small, and then
Yeah.
just boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it can be goated like crazy. The investment.
Yeah.
You know?
Then you could be like just goated.
Goated. Yeah. Well, that's
Anyway.
it for the WOATED Goat episode. Let us know if you thought this episode was goated or WOATED.
Let me know if you like Finding Nemo.
WOATED.
WOATED.
Worst episode of all time.
Worst podcast of
Of
all
all
time.
time. I'd rather be moated. Mid of all time.
Mid of all,
time.
nah.
I'll take mid. Would you rather be
I'd rather be worse.
worse than mid?
At least I'm somewhere. At least I'm something.
Hey, no publicity is bad publicity.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm
Exactly,
talking about?
you know?
That's true.
If we start at the bottom, there's so much to climb, you know?
That's true.
All right, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.